What is going on? My name is Blair Pacheco. You see me every week on For Exposure with my good friend Pluggo as we take a look at the world of independent wrestling. You see me hosting the Grainmaker podcast. Here today, we are talking with the Northeast Beast, Alec Price. Alec, how are things going?
Things are going good. You know what I'm saying? You know, a beast is on the road right now, running the road ragged, doing everything that I can do. I'm at AIW right now in Ohio. We had a dope ass spot. I got a match coming up, but I'm here. I wanted to take the time to come out and just talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you having me on.
Hey, I appreciate you joining me. So, we're going to get right to it. I mean, this past weekend, GCW Dream On, which was a massive show for GCW.
Thanks.
I mean, it was inside of a mall.
Yeah, there was a couple thousand people there.
What was that like for you? Like, because to me, like the whole atmosphere, the whole vibe had to have been different from a regular wrestling show.
Oh, it was amazing. It felt like, it's honestly, if I could put it, it's something that like, I feel like old territory days used to have. Mm-hmm. Like when they used to go down to the Durham Arena and they had the freaking every seat stacked up. Because I've wrestled there too, back at like when I first started off with like big time wrestling when they ran a show there. And it was lit, and you could see everyone up to the third row. So, like, this was like, holy crap, I feel like I'm on TV right now.
Like, was that mall the weirdest place you've wrestled so far? I say weirdest, but I mean, like, strangest.
No, it's definitely weird because I've driven by that mall maybe 1,000 times on the road going to, like, New Jersey or New York or Pennsylvania for a road trip or whatever, going for a show. I've always wanted to stop in there because they had, like, the Nickelodeon park. So I was like, let me be a kid for a little bit. And then you go in there and they got slopes, like they got snowboarding and skiing slopes. They got an ice rink. They got a pool. They got everything in their mother up there. I couldn't believe it.
That's incredible. I love the fact that you're watching matches and like Mrs. Fields Cookies is right behind it, Like,
yeah, I have never seen an actual Miss Fields. This is crazy.
So you guys wrapped up the Dream On show. Also announced was GCW debuting in London, which is massive. You got announced for that. Is this your first time going overseas?
Yes, this is my first time ever being international, first time being overseas. It's kind of a blessing because I've always been the biggest fan of catch wrestling. Mm-hmm. Like that's the number one style of, I went to go into a room, but they were cutting a promo. Anyways, it's like, I've always loved catch wrestling. Like, I remember when WWE NXT originally came, like when they came out with the UK brand, I was all watching that. I love Johnny Saint. I love people like, even going like French style when you got like Le Petit Prince. You know what I mean? Like that the fans over there, the atmosphere, the energy, it feels like a college football game, but we're wrestling. It's honestly a blessing, and I can't wait because I've been waiting forever to go international, and I feel like this will be the first step over there. One small step for Alec Price, and a large step for maybe doing a possible tour, because I want to be over there for a couple months. I honestly would love to just like travel around Europe and like end up in Portugal somewhere.
Hey, as someone who's Portuguese, I'm all for that. Get up out there, like my aunt has a condo, hook you up.
Go to the Azores. Let's go, baby.
Hell yeah. And I mean, you see that more and more. Like Jordan Oliver went over there last year, did like a tour. Vaughn Vertigo from up here in Canada, he went over there, regularly.
My tag partner did a tour last year.
Yeah.
Cole did one.
I love the idea of like going out there, getting some, consistent ring time, consistent reps out there.
And it's also different fans too. Like the wrestling scene, the style is a lot different than the American style. Mm-hmm. So it's something that like my trainer once told me when he was training me. Like he was like, kid, after a while, drills are only going to be drills. He was like, I can't teach you anything after a certain point. It's just going to be practice. The only way for you to get better is by going on the road and facing people of different styles and being in different environments. So you could learn what wrestling actually is, all the flavors of ice cream.
When you're over there, I mean, obviously the mentality is wrestling, but are you going to have time? Like, do you have time to go check out sites and do a little bit of like experiencing London?
I believe we'll have time. I'm weird. Like I'm a very, like when it's a wrestling show day, I'm all business. I don't like to go do stuff. I'm at the show. I want to make sure I'm prepared. I'm ready. I try to be as professional as I can be as someone that doesn't have a contract. But like I like to get there at least 3 hours early. I like to be in the ring before the show. I'm in the ring up until doors. If anyone's ever on a wrestling show, you ever have them on, you can ask them, where's Alec Price when like before the show? I'm always in that ring. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like I like seeing sights, but sometimes I can't see them because I'm just so busy.
Mhm.
So all I get to do is just look up at the stars, and at least I can say that I seen the stars on that night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to ask, because this past summer you wrestled Brian Cage, and Brian Cage is someone who has been, he's spoken very adamantly about, how Canyon was someone very instrumental in his career. And when I watch your matches, like, you are very much an innovator. You're very high flying, a little different than Canyon, but like, you can watch an Alec Price match and see something that you have never seen before in these matches. So I want to ask what it's like being, somebody who is kind of almost changing the style a little bit and adding more to his repertoire.
I can't really explain it because I never thought this was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the school that I come from, no one makes it out. No one really does anything. I'm the first there. And like, it's beautiful, honestly, because wrestling, like, Mark Henry was in an interview and he said something about like, there's so many things that you can innovate or create. You know what I mean? He got emotional because he did the Mark Henry spot, and this near the bathroom in that locker room. But anyways, fucking, it's the only quiet place. It's the only quiet place at a show. Anyways, it's awesome. Like when I'm in that ring, the ring is my playground. That's why I'm always in there before the show, because I like to learn where I'm going. I also try stuff all the time. I'll do stuff just as a joke and then be like, oh, this was actually really cool. And then it's happening in the match that night, because I'm like, oh, wow, this is actually, maybe I should do this. But it's cool. I like innovating the style. I want everyone to look at wrestling the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? It's a controlled madness. It's physical theater. And it's a controlled street fight. So I don't know. It's dope. Long-winded answer. I'm sorry.
No, you had mentioned, your tag partner, Cole Radrick, the Garbage Daddies. I have never seen two guys have as much fun in the ring as you two have. What's it been like teaming with Cole on a consistent basis?
It's been great because Cole is legitimately like my brother. Me and him grew up very similar in two different parts of the map. And the only thing that could have ever brought us together was pro wrestling, because that's what pro wrestling does. It brings in all the lost souls and all the misfits and all the chaos, and be like, all right, here's your family. And I like, that's legitimately my brother. I love Ratty Blue Daddy, and I'm glad that I'm getting to ride the roads with him. And next up, we are gonna be the GCW Tag Team Champions come Hammerstein, because VIF is running out of time. They're running out of options. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that me and my brother get to do what we do best and come away with some gold. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got that opportunity and we haven't won them yet, but VIF is also not on their game anymore. You know what I'm saying? They ain't on their game. It's time for the new generation of GCW to step up. We're done being the placeholders. We're done being the scramble guys. Me and Cole are here to take this company over. And VIF's the first step.
GCW ran Hammerstein 2 years ago. There was a lot of discourse about the show. People weren't happy about it. You guys are going back there. Garbage Daddies are about to cement themselves in the GCW Tag Team Championship history. Motor City Machine Guns, the Briscoes. Next up is going to be the Garbage Daddies.
Yep, we had the opportunity. It's going to happen.
For you, you weren't a part of the first one. What's it like actually getting this opportunity when you know the history of the Hammerstein?
It's insane, because I've had the opportunity to wrestle in like famous venues across the country. I've wrestled in the Palladium, where ECW ran back in the day in Worcester. I've wrestled at the Melrose Ballroom. I've wrestled at the NYC Arena. I got to wrestle at the Durham Arena. I've wrestled at Fenway Park. I've wrestled everywhere. Even the Middle East, which isn't a traditional wrestling venue, but it's a big freaking venue for Boston. Like, Hammerstein's just another level. There's a reason why no one but GCW and other companies can run there. You know what I'm saying? Like, bigger companies. There's a reason for that, because you have to be on another level, another plateau of wrestling to even attempt to run those shows. Yeah, I wasn't there the first one, and I don't know what happened the first one. I don't know why people are mad, but this one's different. This is a new era of GCW. It's our time. We're coming in here knowing that people ain't going to be happy, and we're going to blow them out the freaking water.
Now, I got one more for you because I know you're getting ready for your match that's coming up right away. Now, we see you regularly make your entrance. You know, you've rocked Nashville Predators jerseys. You have rocked, you know, like the Mighty Ducks. Does Alec Price just have a massive jersey collection, or what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again. I got distracted.
We've seen you come out, you know, Nashville Predators jerseys. You've got the Mighty Ducks jerseys, the Charleston Chiefs. Do you just have like a massive jersey collection? And you're just like, you know what? Today we're rocking the Chiefs. It's a Hanson day today.
Oh yeah, whatever, man. I'm a big matchy match type of person. You know what I'm saying? Mocky mock, matchy match. I like to make sure it matches, but I love jerseys. I'm a big fan of hockey jerseys or like just any type of jerseys, and mostly hockey jerseys because they're just the coolest. Like, and you can wear them anywhere. You can wear them in the springtime. You can wear them in the wintertime. And they're just, I don't know, they're dope. I have a huge jersey. Like, I think I have like 10 Bruins jerseys. I have a Nashville one. My friend got me a Philly Flyers one. I think is a joke. It was a harsh joke. I don't wear it. I think I wore it once actually. I can't even talk crap. But I have a Jordan Barron jersey.
Nice.
Like I have the Chiefs jersey. I have a what is it called? I got the Happy Gilmore Bruins jersey. I got a Bobby Orr jersey. I have a shit. It's one of the things that like when I was a kid, I wanted to have certain things that I could never have, and like I always wanted hockey jerseys. I don't know why. It's just the style I like. It's everything about it. So now that I have the opportunity to actually get some, it's like Megazords. Like I'm a big Power Rangers fan. When I was a kid, I could never get Megazords. So I was always like looking on eBay and being like, I want this one day. I wish I could buy that. I want this one day. And now I have all the ones that I wanted as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just I just love hockey jerseys. I love hockey too. It's just a fire sport.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're a Bruins fan, eh?
Yeah, I love the Bruins. Come on.
Okay, I'm a Leafs
Don't get me
fan,
wrong.
so.
I like other teams, but I'm a diehard B fan.
Dude, I'm a Leafs fan, and you guys have had our number for years, so it's year after year of pain.
Yeah.
Now,
How'd the playoffs feel this year?
Oh, dude, they're always rough. I'm used to it by this point. I know what's going to happen.
Hey, bro, the Predators knocked us off the Panthers knocked us off the last 2 years. So what am I talking?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm going to let you go. You got your match coming up. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this. If you have anything you would like to plug, by all means, here's an opportunity.
Yeah, I got AIW tonight. I'm in Sunday. I got GCW in Chicago. Next week, we got LA and Arizona. I got, like I said, Talking Garbage. Also, I want to thank my sponsors for getting me this gear. Mission Dispensaries. Go out there. If you see them, use promo code HEAL. Other than that, Twitter at Prize City OG, Instagram at Prize City OG, Snapchat's only for the woes. I appreciate y'all. And thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you so much for joining us. This is Love Wrestling Interviews. Myself, Alec Price. Thanks for watching.
Oh yeah, easy.
Alec, thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you.